Welcome back, Screen Watcher Nations, for another Screen Watchers review. I did get out to the movie theater to see the brand new Halloween movie, but before we get into the review, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Shh, they're about to start the movie.
All right, as always with a Screen Watcher review, we start off the review with the cast and crew. We got Jamie Lee Curtis off the Activia commercials and back into her role as Laurie Strode from the original Halloween, and it was a phenomenal casting, obviously the first time, so we had to have her back for the anniversary of the original Halloween. Obviously, you would know her from the original, you'd know her from Activia commercials, and from one of my favorite action movies of all time, True Lies. You add Judy Greer, she played Karen Strode. You'd know her from 27 Dresses, Jurassic World, Ant-Man, and the second Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp. You have Annie Manichak. She played Allison Strode. That's the granddaughter of Laurie, daughter of Karen. You would know her from Orange is the New Black and Making It, the series. You have James Jude Courtney and Nick Castle. They play the Shape / Michael Myers. So if you know the credit scenes from the first Halloween, he's not known as Michael Myers, he's known as the Shape. So that's a little fun fact for all of you people out there. You would know James Jude Courtney from Devil in the Flesh, lots and lots of other spooky movies like that. Nick Castle was in the original Halloween. You also have Halleck Billinger, who played Dr. Sertain in the new movie here. He was in the movie The International. And then you have Will Patton, who played Officer Hawkins. You would know him from Armageddon, The Punisher, my personal favorite movie of his, Remember the Titans. So Halloween. Saw a bunch of previews for it, got really hyped for it. I talked about it in my movies I'm looking forward to video that I posted a couple of weeks back now, and it did not disappoint. It was pretty gosh darn exciting from the very beginning to the very end. The trailers did a great job showing information about what the movie was about without giving away too much. Obviously, you saw a couple of other characters that I didn't name in the main cast just because they weren't in the movie for too long, but you see Dr. Sertan with these two characters going and seeing Michael Myers in the insane asylum and kind of showing him the mask, trying to get a reaction out of him because he has not spoken the entire time since he has been captured. But he is getting transferred on the 40th anniversary from this facility to a maximum security facility, and it's basically going to be the end of him. He's going to go die in that facility, and he's never going to get out, and that's it. The rest of the previews kind of show Jamie Lee Curtis, or Laurie Strode, has spent the entire time that he's been in the facility arming up, training. You see a little bit of how the broken bond between mother and daughter of Karen and Laurie. Karen's kind of been brought up in this home of Laurie's where, you know, she's been kind of brought up, trained to be scared her whole life, and she kind of resents her mother for it, and she kind of keeps her daughter Allison away from her, and the line in the preview is, "I've been praying for the day that Michael escapes so that I can kill him." And that is pretty much all I'm going to talk about in specifics, because again, I'm not a guy that gives away a lot of spoilers. So deal with that. It was an amazing movie. They did a ton of great homages to the original. Not just by bringing back original cast members, but bringing back, you know, Officer Hawkins was a part of the original movie as well. You know, adding people like Dr. Sertan, who was just kind of obsessed with the Michael Myers character and wanted to get to know him better, what drove him, you know, what drives his victims, who does he choose, you know, how does that affect the victimizer, his mental state, and all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of psychology in it, which intrigued me a lot. You know, Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis played Laurie perfectly in this movie. She was very broken, and when the bus does crash and the Shape Michael Myers does escape and starts to wreak havoc on Halloween night, where you see him in the trailers just going from house to house, just murdering folks, it starts to just really ramp up the action, and it does not slow down, but it's not too fast paced to where it's just kind of chaotic and you can't really figure out what's going on and it's hard to follow. The pacing was great, the acting was great. I thought the the granddaughter Andy Matashak did a great job. I hadn't seen her in a ton of stuff. She was only in Orange is the New Black in one episode, but I thought she did great in that episode as well. So I'm looking forward to see what she does. Obviously, Judy Greer, I've seen in a ton of different things. I'm sad to say I've seen her in a lot of her romantic comedies. But Will Patton is one of my favorite actors as well. He's been in a ton of my favorite movies. The 3 that I listed for him are in my watch over and over again list. So the movie I was hyped for, and not only did it hit my expectations, it exceeded my expectations. So if you like the horror genre, if you liked the original, I would say definitely go see this movie in theaters. They did a great job again of harkening back to the original by doing the original soundtrack, but then adding just a little bit to it. They added like a little bit of a grindy guitar note to it when Michael's on the screen there, and it just adds that extra little bit of adrenaline to your system. And man, it is phenomenally done. It is gory, it is gruesome. There is a lot of blood. There's a lot of the normal horror tropes in the movie. So, you know, if you're not into that kind of thing, again, it's not going to be the movie for you. But gosh darn it, it was a phenomenally done movie. And Blumhouse, they don't fail when it comes to things like this. They knock it out of the park each and every time that they create a horror movie. So that is my review of the new Halloween movie. But have you seen it? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you had a differing opinion, let me know about it. I would love to see what your thoughts are. I want to get more involved back and forth. I've been getting more and more likes and comments on the Facebook channel, but I want to get more involved on the YouTube side as well. You know, if you want to shoot a short video and send it to me, great. I'd love to see that and get you involved. Maybe I'd be able to tag it on the back end of another review of your reviews. That'd be something cool. I've seen people do that in the past. So other than that, this has been the Screen Watcher with a Screen Watcher review of Halloween. Hopefully your popcorn is always fresh, and hopefully you enjoy your day at the cinema. Bye, guys.